Olgak, bring me the survivor. Yes, the one that looks particularly delicious. Prep him for the ceremony as well. I want him bound to me as quickly as possible. Adventurer, rise. Adventurer, are you alive? I know you are. I've yet to even devour your soul, so you must be. I'm bored of watching you sleep. You humans are so pathetically weak. I refuse to let you indulge in resting any longer. I won't have such a lazy slave. Ah, there we go. Open those useless eyes of yours. Take a good look at your new mistress, human. I am the demon queen Anaratha, first of my name, slayer of men, bathed in blood and conqueror of hell. You thought to invade my realm, lowly adventurer? I admire your bravery, misguided as it was. But to attempt such a feat with such a small party was arrogant. Perhaps with an entire army you might have made it past the gate of Haruk. Instead, you tried charging in without even a paladin or a cleric to aid you. Why would you be so offensively foolish? Ah, so your healer took ill during the trip here. Yet you forged ahead anyway with optimistic hearts. Truly pathetic. Where are your companions now? They've met their end. The men I killed with a single blast from my fire magic. The women were, I'll say, preserved. They've been handed over to the care of my highest generals. Whether they're to be used for ornamental decoration or taken for breeding is not my concern. My men have earned their spoils after having to deal with your meddling. Tell me, why did you come here on such a desperate errand? A quest of the king's command? Stupid man, how many times is he going to try to take my land? Yes, I murdered his ancestors some 500 years ago, but I thought we had come to an understanding. Broke the treaty? Me? What nonsense are you spouting? I've upheld my end of the bargain flawlessly. No demon has crossed your borders in nearly 100 years. I've made sure of it. They cannot disobey their ruler. Even as your race began to encroach on our territory, even as you began to deliver less and less appetizing sacrifices, oh please, I know what a virgin maiden looks like, and that last girl wasn't it, adventurer. You can't fool me, and yet you people dare try to. Even with your insolence, I have remained steadfast because I made a pact, and I never go back on my word. Kidnapping your people's children. What use would I have for such weak little things? Bumbling and fragile, I can't even stand the presence of demon younglings, let alone human ones. What lies has your king been spreading to rile you all up? Since you look so surprised at my appearance, I bet he also told you that I'm a hideous monster, instead of a woman whose bed he himself tried to charm his way into as a younger man. His underhanded ways have not changed. He is trying to incite a war, then. This is why I hate humans. Greedy, audacious, and short-sighted. You live at most, 100 years? And yet you manage to cause so much trouble in so little time. Well, if it's a war he wants, then a war he shall get, and see his kingdom fall into bloody ruin. None shall be spared. I will wipe your people from this earth as easily as I crush a pitiful roach beneath my shoe. This is going to be very entertaining. My dragons have grown rather bored and complacent as of late. It's high time I give them some good sport. You would go back and tell everyone the truth of the matter if I'd only allow you to leave? And who would believe you? Celebrated hero or not, you cannot contend with the ingrained disdain that your people hold against mine. No, they will keep coming. Like moths to the flame, they will return again and again to burn in my wrath, and their heads full of hot air only add fuel to my fire. But, because I am not one to make hasty decisions, I will ignore this pathetic attempt you and your company made and await your king's first real attack. It's no matter. He will underestimate us as always and be easily struck down. Then I shall have true cause to annihilate you all. Well, not including you, of course. Why? Because you are to remain here as my slave, indefinitely. This evening we shall undergo a ceremony that will bind your life force to mine, strengthening it while also weakening your will. You will follow my every command and serve me without question until I tire of you. It certainly will be interesting, to say the least, having a human such as yourself around. One with such a true moral compass and a desire to protect the innocent. You must have been quite a treasure to your people, and now you will be at my mercy. I have never kept a human slave before. Of course, I've had my fair share of lesser demons serve me, but when I saw you, fighting your losing battle out there, defending your companions to the end and struggling to achieve your task, I thought, how amusing. I must have this one to myself. And I will have you, body and soul. Make no mistake, adventurer. No being can resist my will. None have ever defied me. You cannot imagine the punishment you are about to endure. This ceremony we will undertake, I'll just say it is particularly painful as far as rituals go. Your very soul will be cleaved in twain, penetrated by my demonic energy, your mind broken and shackled by a dark desire to engage in subservience to only me. And finally, your body infected with an impossible addiction to my touch, my very presence. There will be no escaping your fate. It's going to be quite a night. I've heard even I will feel some discomfort during the process. I haven't felt pain in years. There have been no forces strong enough to make me endure it. But for the sake of this union, I'll revel in it. What foolishness are you spouting now? Something like a marriage? Ugh, as if we demons would partake in something considered so noble. It's not that kind of union, you insignificant half-wit. This is about dominance, breaking your spirit. It's surely not because I'm taken with you or anything. I'm not trying to spend time with you. I just want you magically bound to my person at all times so you literally can never leave me. Me having to look at that bright face of yours morning, noon, and night is practically a form of self-harm. But if someone doesn't take it upon themselves to show you the true ways of the world, then surely you're going to waste your life away, performing empty acts of heroism for an immoral king and honorless citizens. Your true potential is far greater than that. I can see it. Your time is better spent here, with me. I will force you to become stronger, more ruthless. I will remake you and fill your brokenness with molten wrath, mold you into a true warrior, worthy of remaining at my side. You will understand soon enough. Speaking of warriors, your armor is beyond repair. So I suppose we can use it for scraps and melt it down. It's worthless, this type of metal, but maybe we can forge some utensils out of it or something. Your weapon, however... Maybe I can give this to one of my guard. They often need dummy weapons to practice with in their free time. Why do you look so shocked? Of course I have no trouble touching it. I'm holding it easily in my hand. A divine relic. You humans really do know nothing. You think your little charms and holy words have any effect on us greater beings? Perhaps if this weapon was wielded by an actual angel themselves, thus imbued with their righteous power, but in the hands of a simple human like yourself, it's no more than a toy. You do seem quite attached to it, though. A toy for a toy. It seems fitting. I will let you keep this one fragment of your old life close to you. It's not as though you could actually do any damage with it, not here in the central ring where the strongest demons reside. Who knows? Its continued presence may preserve a streak of that rebellion in your eyes. And what fun is a slave without a little fight left? Olgak, what is it? Then the ceremony has begun. We'll be along shortly. Go. You look prepared for a struggle, but I'll allow you to remove your own armor and follow me to the dark chambers without restraints, because that is what is befitting of a true hero, is it not? Do behave with some dignity, human, and reward my generosity with compliance. You cannot avoid your fate, but if you wish to entertain me, I dare you to try.